Hey, what's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another Marvel Crisis Protocol Battle Report. I'm joined by Chris, who is joining me. We are at our local game store, Phoenix Rising, so there is some background noise and all that. You can ignore those guys. And we are going to be playing a 17-threat game of Crisis Protocol. I have my Web Warriors. Chris, you're bringing your Midnight Suns?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we have Hammers and Extremis Consoles. So we're going to take a look at the board and all that sort of fun stuff, and, well, you guys know the drill, so let's get going. All right, Chris, what do you got running for your Midnight Suns here?
All right, leading him obviously is Blade.
Yeah.
Then I got Iron Fist, Ghost Rider, Long, and then Mr. Baron Zemo himself.
Mr. Baron Zemo, Eurotrash himself. Okay. All right, excellent. That's pretty good team. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And you got Indomitable, Deal with the Devil, Patch Up, Siege of Darkness, and Climbing Gear as your cards. All right. And the Web Warriors, we have being led by Miles Morales with the Amazing Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy, Felicia Hardy as Black Cat, and X-23 coming in just for a little bit of muscle here. We have Bitter Rivals, Exceptional Healing, The Cat and the Spider, Aunt May's Wheat Cakes, and All Webbed Up for my cards. All right, so we're all deployed. We've got the Web Warriors right across the line over here with the Midnight Suns across there. And Baron Zemo just off on his own on there. So Chris, you did win priority. So yeah, so it is going to be turn one for the Midnight Suns. Long going first, and what you up to?
Alright, I'm going to meditate him first, give him a power.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to spend one power to give
Somebody else power?
Oh yeah.
Who are you giving power to?
Let's give it to Ghost Rider.
Might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Ghost Rider's going to get a lot of power. Maybe Blade? I don't know. Do what you want. I'm just here. I'm color commentary.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, so you're going to give it to Blade, which I think is actually a good call, because, I mean, Blade loves to have stuff kicking around. And then Wong is just going to go up and secure that objective with a hammer just left on the ground.
Yeah, I don't want him to have a hammer yet.
All right, after a brief moment of insanity where I absolutely considered putting Spider-Man over here just to grab that hammer. Yeah, of course you're yelling, do it. Spider-Man is instead going to regain some sanity. He's going to roll up here. Sadly, he's not able to get within range one, I don't think. No, I don't think he is. So he's just going to do a second move just to get right there, be within range one, spend one power, and look at that. Spider-Man has a hammer. Blade is up next.
Just gonna go here.
Blade has a hammer?
Just gonna pick up a hammer?
Yes, hammer time. I think what we need to do is we need to like put Blade in some parachute pants and a vest, and he's just MC Hammer now. Yeah, he's just gonna hammer dance across the way. That's first activation. What's next for Blade?
I think we're gonna punch this building.
Moving terrain, cheating already.
I know. Terrible.
I'm the host. Only I may cheat in my games. Thank you very much.
Spider-Man is there.
Ooh, bold move. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Lori is just going to activate, and she's going to get up here within range one. She's going to pick up a hammer. And then she is just going to move short, I think. Yeah, she's just going to move short and be up on here just to get the cover, just in case any weird shenanigans happen. Mr. Zemo is next.
He's gonna just here, and then he's just gonna
do a move.
Yeah, he's gonna stay behind.
Too bad he doesn't have the power. If you move him back just a little bit more, he's also out of line of sight as Spider-Man.
Yeah, as long as I'm within one.
You're still within one. Yeah, the intent is to be out of line of sight, but be able to grab the holding the objective, right? Okay. All right, Black Cat is just going to be cheeky, and she's just going to do a move to get up there, and she is going to steal a hammer as well. Okay. Iron Fist up next, and he's just going to knock over some terrain as he goes.
Everything.
Destroying everything.
He's going to go there?
Yep. And that is going to... Now, Black Cat does have stealth, so I don't know if you were planning on punching Black Cat or not.
Stealth is within 3?
Stealth is range 3. Yep.
Actually, my flank kick is range 3. Look at that.
Oh. And we got a bump of the night coming. There we go.
And
look at that. You're within range 3.
Range 3.
Who would have thought?
And I'll flank kick.
Nice physical attack. With a crit. Yeah. I'll block it.
You'll block it.
It doesn't matter. I had some rerolls as well. But you do get the place.
And I do get it.
Yeah, you do get... What'd you get the power for?
After this attack is resolved...
Oh, it's just one power?
Yeah,
okay.
gains one power.
Yeah. And then you place within range 1 of Black Cat. So look at that. You're now then testing that objective.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just...
To beat Miles and all he's going to do is just going to move and be within range 1 of that objective, I think.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider up next. Vroom, vroom. If you bump, you'll have line of sight on a bunch of stuff.
That's true. Yeah, let's bump.
Actually, if you bump, I think you'll be able to punch Spidey easily enough.
Yeah, let's bump.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So we got a bump coming.
Oh, Ghost Rider, hard to pick up.
Yeah, there we go. That gives a lot of options. Ghost Rider, going into Spidey, what kind of attack do we have coming?
Chains of Damnation. 3 dice energy, and on a wild, you get hexed.
All right, bring it on. There's the Wild Hex. And I do get a couple rerolls here. He is holding an objective, so I even get to reroll skulls. So he's just he's gonna take his Spider-Man reroll first. He's gonna add 2 more, and then, or 1 more, sorry, and then he's got Miles' reroll.
I do have the
So it looks like I'm taking 2 damage.
2 damage.
When is my last activation? She's just gonna do a move, just to get right up to here, just so she can take that objective. And I think that is the turn. So at the end of the turn, a lot is, like, we're pretty much scrumming in the middle here. Ghost Rider did get first blood off there, with the first bit of damage kicking in, and Midnight Suns are retaining priority. No, wait, no. Sorry, you're retaining priority, because that's how priority works. You activated last. So at the end of the turn, I am holding on to 3 hammers, and I got 2 Extremis Consoles, so I'm going to get 5 points. You have 1 hammer and 1 console, so you're going to get 2. So it's going to be 5-2 going into round 2. All right, so we'll just move my points over here to a nice old 5, and Chris will get a nice old 2. But I'm about to be punched hard. First activation of this round, we got a sweet beam that I just set up here. So Ghost Rider is beaming into ASM and Spider-Gwen. Dice with an Incinerate coming in. And who are you targeting first, by the way?
Spidey.
Spidey?
We'll start order.
Oh, good grief, 5 dice. Oh, I'm hexed, so I'm not getting that crit in there. But I do have a whole bunch of rerolls available to me. And I got 1 more reroll for Miles. Okay, so I'm blocking 4 of it. I'm only taking 1. I'm going to spend 1 power. In the modified dice step, I'm going to make you reroll 1 of your attack dice.
Sure.
Yes, sir. There we go. Okay. So Spidey is going to take no damage, but I'm still getting incinerated.
No, it didn't deal.
Scratch that. Apparently, he needed to deal damage to Spidey. So this is the first time Spidey's actually done good defensively for me. What is up next? All right. Oof. Okay, so that's 3 so far. Gwen is so far blocking none of it. She gets 1 reroll here. You know what? Spidey's going to spend 1 more power. It's going to make you reroll 1 of those. 1 of the successes. I don't care which one. Yeah, there we go. So only 2 damage, and Gwen is going to block 1 of it. So she'll take 1, but she is going to get incinerated.
Yes.
Now we got a Chains of Damnation. It sounds like it's going into Spidey. So we got, oh geez. All right, that's 5 so far. Thankfully, I'm not incinerated. So I'm blocking 1 of it, and we're going to get into the modified dice step. Spidey's going to spend his last power. He's going to make you reroll 1 of those. That's better. That was a hit. Yeah, that was a hit. So Spidey's going to start with spending, with doing his rerolls for his stuff, and then he's going to do a Miles reroll, and he's going to block 3 of it. So he'll take 1.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm going to activate Spidey, and first thing he's going to do is he's going to spend 1 power to regain a health for the Extremis console there, and he's then going to momentum, or not momentum. I hope he momentums. He's going to do a Spider Strike into Ghost Rider. With a hammer, we got 6 dice coming in here. And I only got 2 damage, but I didn't get any momentum off. But you're not blocking any of it.
I'm not blocking.
Is going to do a web swing, which is going to take him over to here. And the big reason for doing this web swing is now I got 2 more dice here, and I'm gonna punch Ghost Rider again. This time for 8 dice. So 8 dice attack. You're blocking 1 of it, and I still did not get my momentum off. I shouldn't complain, because this is actually a friggin' amazing roll. Either way, right? Like, that's blocking 1, so 1, 2, 3. So that's 5 damage going into Ghost Rider, who is almost dazed at this point. So that's, yeah, I shouldn't complain, because momentum would have been nice, but yeah, it is what it is. And that's going to end Spider-Man's turn. Blade is up next, and we got a power to bump. Yes, that's going to bring him within range 2 of Spidey here. You should, yeah, the intent was to make sure you're within range 2. So you bumped into range, and I think Spidey's about to get a couple of katanas to the face.
Gonna get a katana fest?
Yeah. 6 dice Mystic Katana coming into me. Alright, 3 damage. I'm blocking 1 of it so far. Spidey's rerolls. I'm blocking the second one, and then Miles reroll. Hey, look at that. I'm blocking all 3 of it. Cool. Cool. But you got your wild. Does that put a bleed on me? Oh, Pierce.
That's a Pierce.
Pierce. So I'm still taking 1 damage.
Yep.
And Spider-Man's going to bleed. And Chris, you enjoyed that so much. We're doing it again, aren't we?
Yeah,
all right, bring it on.
Oh.
Oof.
Ouch.
Okay, well, I'm not contesting an objective anymore, so I don't get to reroll that skull. And then the Miles reroll. I'm going to spend 1 on Spidey to make you reroll one of your hits. No. Okay. So I'm still going to take a damage. And it looks like Chris is activating his Siege of Darkness churn. So yeah, here we go.
So Blade will spend 3.
So Iron Fist is spending 2, Blade is spending 3 because of the hammer, and then Ghost Rider is spending 2 himself. So we got a bunch of attacks. Chris,
Let's start with Blade. I already got the dice in my hand.
We're doing Blade first?
He's gonna get ton of Spidey again.
Alright, bring it on. I like it. I'm blocking 2 of it so far, or 1 of it so far. I'm blocking 2 of it.
I got 2 wild, so I will be changing successes.
And I'm gonna spend 1 to make you re-roll one of those wilds.
Okay. Do I get to choose or do you
No,
choose?
sir.
Okay, interesting.
There we go. So you're still piercing 1.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna take 1 damage.
Okay.
G-Strike coming into Black Cat here.
5 dice energy, a wild stunzer.
Okay, bring it on. So 3 damage, or 2 damage, sorry. And I got, this is energy, you said?
That is energy.
I'm blocking 1 of it so far. I am contesting an objective, so I get a reroll. I'll block 2 of it.
Nice.
All right. And then Ghost Rider's gonna put a Chains of Damnation into Spidey. You really want this guy down.
I want him dead.
Bring on. Oof, this is probably gonna do it. Because that's 6 damage. I have to roll exceptionally well here.
Oh,
well, I'm hexed though. I'm hexed.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So you know what? Even if I roll another crit here, or even if I roll another hit, I'm still taking at least 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
So, because what I could do is like, even if I get 4 and then Miles, so I'd be blocking all of it. Even if I made you re-roll
You're still taking
1 of those, I'm still taking 1.
Yep.
So yeah, Spidey is dazed, so he's going to drop a hammer.
Okay.
It is Blade's activation,
So I'm gonna drop him close to Blade and he'll pick it up.
Okay, so Blade will pick up a hammer, so he now has 2 hammers. There you go. And Spidey is going to lose the hex, and he's going to be dazed. Well, that's going to bring us to Web Warrior's turn, and I think what we're going to do is Miles is going to do a single attack. Yeah, so we're going to go after Blade, or Moon Knight, Ghost Rider first, and then we're going to try and get a power from that. 4 dice physical attack, coming in. Okay, so I didn't get the power that I needed for it, so I don't have a taser web coming, which is really kind of unfortunate. So I think what we're going to do instead is we are going to. No, you know what? I do not want to leave that objective. So we're just going to try that again. But this time I think, yeah, we're going to do it into Ghost Rider again. See if we can daze him.
Sure.
4 dice, 2 dice. Okay, so that's the last point I need to put into Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
so
Ghost
he is
Rider's
going to be he's going to be dazed. And that will be the end of Miles's activation. So we got 3 more Midnight Suns ready to go. G-Strike going into Black Cat, who I probably should have moved on my turn. All right, bring it on, Chris. Oof, your attack dice aren't really doing a whole lot this game. Oh, that's okay. I get 1 reroll, I'll block 1 of it and take 1.
Okay.
And we got it coming in again. Bring it. So, got your dice. That's a little bit better. That's 4 damage. I'm blocking 1 of it so far, adding a crit, and then 1 reroll. So I'm going to block 2 of it. So I'll take 2 points.
2 points.
That's also going to stun her, so she would have only gained 1 power from that last attack. Activate Gwen next, and what we're going to do is we are going to do an impact webbing into Zemo over here, just to push him off the objective. So this is going to be 4 dice coming in.
That's physical?
It's physical. I didn't get my wild, though. You get 1 reroll for Zemo.
I do.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna take 1 of it. All right, and I get 1 power for that. And you know what? We're just going to do something here. And Zemo's gonna spend 2 power to counter strike against Gwen here. So go ahead, roll your 5 dice? I think?
4 dice.
4 dice. Okay. And what is it? Crits and wilds?
Crits and wilds. So you take 1 damage.
And since we have an attack in there and I didn't push him away, I'm just going to do the spider technique, adding a couple dice to this one. 7 dice physical attack coming in. Ooh, with a couple crits in there. A couple crits to add on there. So one more. So that's going to be 5 at the moment. And you rolled 1 defense there.
1 defense, and then I jumped ahead. So.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I saw you actually roll.
I did my Zemo reroll, so I like blocking 1.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you're just gonna take 4 points of damage on Zemo, which I think dazes him, because he already has 1 point of damage on him. So Zemo is dazed. I wasn't expecting to daze Zemo, so she's just going to spend 1 power to regain a health on the Extremis console, and she's going to end her turn, I think. All right, and I think all that's left here, yeah, I think Gwen is just going to stay where she is. I thought about maybe weblining Ghost Rider, but you're still going to be within range 3 of Spidey here. You know what though? I'm going to do it anyway because it does put you out of range of Laura and Miles as well. So I am going to spend the power to webline you and just move Ghost Rider away a little bit here. So just going to move him over to there with his. Oh, I can't. He's dazed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's dazed. I can't do that. Never mind. No cheats for me. As long as all that's left.
All right, look at this. He's gonna just move a little bit back, so he's within 1, and he's gonna meditate.
All right, sounds like fun.
Awesome.
We're going to activate Black Cat, and she is going to spend 2 power to do a Troublemaker, going to punch Danny here. So it's going to be a 6 dice physical, but if I deal any damage, we're going to be putting a stagger on Danny. And then we have elusive. If I roll a wild, I get to make it a short advance. Cool. 6 dice, come in! Ooh, I like it so far. And my crit. Oh no! You had your blink though, right?
Yeah, I block 1.
Okay, you block 1. You're going to take 2, however.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gaining any power from that. No, I gain no power for that though, especially considering I'm stunned. But the big thing is Danny is staggered, which that's actually a big deal in this particular case. Oh, 1 second. I should have rolled 1 more die because I got a hammer. Okay, can't change the past. Cool. In addition, Black Cat is going to spend 1 power to regain a health from the Extremis console, and then she's going to get out of dodge. Okay. And then she is going to bravely run away, I think. She's just going to get all the way over to here. And she's going to call it a day. Going to activate Laura next. And she's just going to move over to here. And let's just see, does that get her within range 2? Not quite. So she's just going to move again. And she's just going to get within range 1 right there. Cool. So now Iron Fist has to deal with Laura. Which I think that's actually pretty good because if you decide to Iron Fist me, I'm just going to exceptional healing and have a fun time. That is going to bring us to the end of round 2. So at the end of the round, I'm holding 2 hammers and I'm holding on to 2 of these objectives. So I got 4 points there. You have 2 hammers and you're holding on to 1 objective, so you got 3 points. So that is going to put me up to 9. All right, and that's going to put you up to 5. So it's still a pretty close game. Midnight Sun's still our priority, which is a big deal, as we go into the next turn. First activation of round 3. Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider.
All right, what's Ghost Rider doing?
I got a juicy penance there on Amazing Spider-Man, I think.
Man, I love that you hate Spider-Man this much.
Yeah.
Because this time, he's actually doing something for me in the sense that he's actually just like soaking up power and damage and everything like that.
He's dying. It's made 10 dice penance.
Yep, 10 dice. So go ahead and roll it.
Come on, dice.
Dead die on the box there, okay. Add your crits to that, by the way. So you got 3 crits.
3 crits. Just gonna do these skulls if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine. Because you don't have any other reroll mechanics, I don't think.
No, that did not.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and what is it? I lose power for every damage taken for this one? Okay, so I'm not contesting objective, so I don't get to reroll that skull. So I'm going to take 3, 4 points. I'm going to witty banter.
Yeah.
Reroll one of those things. Do you have any like wild effects or anything like that?
No, and I just
Okay.
yeah.
All right then. Well, such is life, I suppose. I'm going to take 4 points of damage. All right, so it looks like we got a Chains of Damnation going into Spidey as well now. So 3 damage so far. Add your crits. Yeah, that was definitely not a. Okay, so 3 damage coming in. I got 4 defense.
There are.
Adding a crit for that, and I get full rerolls. I'm gonna block all of it.
Yep.
Okay, that's kind of good for me, because yeah, I don't want to lose Spidey just yet. I'm not sure if this is the best play to do it on this time, but I'm gonna spend 3 power on Miles, and we are gonna do an all webbed up. Yeah, we're gonna do an all webbed up. Unfortunately, only Blade is within range, so Blade is going to be slow. But any attacks Web Warriors make against him this turn are going to be rolling extra dice.
Yep.
Which is kind of a big deal. And then we're going to activate Spider-Man, and we are going to punch Blade. So we got a 7 dice Spider Strike going into Blade here. Oh, there we go. That's money. That's money.
Yep.
So you're blocking one of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 points of damage has been dealt the blade.
Do you want to make me reroll anything?
No, because it's attacking dice that I make you reroll. Yeah, so I can't make you reroll defending dice. I finally got momentum off, so Spidey is going to get placed within range 1 of Ghost Rider here, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to place on this side, and Ghost Rider is going to have to dodge, and otherwise he's going to be taking a bunch of damage.
Crits explode for dodges?
Crits do explode for dodge, yeah. So you're blocking 2 of it, and Spidey is size 2, so you're taking 1 point of damage. We're going to do whatever Spider can into Blade. I just want to do that last point of damage, but the reason I'm doing this, because if I get a wild, I can toss some terrain into him as well, just for an extra chance to try and daze him.
Oh, yeah.
8 dice physical attack. I did not get a wild.
No, I'm not blocking it.
But it is going to take you down.
Yep.
So, okay. So Spidey is then just going to advance and take a look at Wong. And at the end of his turn, he's going to spend 1 power to gain a health back. In addition to that, I'm going to do Aunt May's wheat cakes, as Spider-Man and Spider-Gwen are going to spend 1 power each just to regain some health. And Blade is going to drop the hammers within range 2 here, so Miles is in a prime position to pick it up. Yes. Zemo activating up next, and he is going to try and punk Gwen here, which I think it's within his power to do, because I am also incinerated.
Definitely is.
Yeah, so what are you doing? You got a steel rush coming?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, why not? It's a sword of some sort.
Yeah, it's a rush of some kind.
I'm gonna poke you with a sword.
Alright.
Ooh, okay. So 3 damage. I'm blocking none of it. I get to reroll 1. No, I'll block 1 of it. I'll take a point of damage.
Okay. I believe I...
So Gwen is also going to take a bleed, and Zemo may advance if he wants, but I think you're just hanging out.
I'm just going to hang out. I think we'll just do it again.
Gonna punch me again?
Yeah, we'll still rush again.
Did you do a reroll for Zemo, by the way?
No, I didn't.
Reroll one of your misses reroll. Okay, so that's going to be another point of damage onto Gwen. Okay. Now roll your next attack.
Alright, still rush again.
Okay, so 3, so 1 second here. I'm blocking 1 of it. I do get 1 reroll. You reroll first. Okay. I'll block 2, so 1 point of damage come through again.
Yeah.
You know what? Gwen is actually just going to shake, and spend 1 to regain a health.
Okay.
And then that's going to be your turn. All right, Iron Fist is activating, and I just realized Laura lacks the power to actually do an exceptional healing against this.
Lacks the power.
Which is no good for me.
Yeah.
So someone is about to get Iron Fisted in the face, and because she doesn't have an activated token,
She's getting activated.
she's getting activated.
Okay.
This is physical or energy?
This is energy.
Okay, so I got 3 dice against this.
2, 4,
6, 8.
I love
Is it 8 or 9?
I believe it's...
Hey, it's coming in.
Ow.
That could have been better. I've been there, man. I've
Ouch.
Oh, dead die.
Dead dice.
And then I get 1 reroll for Master Assassin, and that's gonna do it. I am so sorry, dude.
No.
That is, I've been on that end of the Iron Fist, and it's just, that sucks.
It's activated.
All right, this is cheeky. Black Cat is gonna walk up to here. She's gonna spend. Oh no, she only has 1 power.
Oh no.
She's gonna steal a hammer, and then she is just going to. Then she's just gonna run away. And this is where Black Cat exists in this game now. Yes, she is, and she's proud of it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Wong up next, and he's just gonna punch Spider-Man in the crotch twice. That's exactly what's happening here. All right. I'm getting 1. Yeah, I'm blocking it. Even with rerolls, I'm blocking it.
Let's do it again.
All right, sounds like fun.
Wong. What's wrong?
I'm blocking it again. My dice are popping off this game, man. I don't.
What's wrong with wrong?
What's wrong with Wong?
Yeah, what's wrong with wrong?
Yeah. No, my dice are popping off, and that's been big. That's tough to deal with.
Oh, it is what it is.
Gonna play Web Warriors here. We're gonna walk up. We're gonna take 1 hammer, and we're just gonna run him back and just sit on the objective.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the turn, I am holding on to all 4 hammers. I'm sitting on this objective right here and contesting everywhere else. So yeah, I'm getting 5 points, putting me up to 14. And unfortunately, Chris, you're sitting at 5. So yeah, you got a bit of an uphill fight on this one, but we'll see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Starting off with Blade, and Chris, you're spending power on climbing gear?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Blades.
Yeah, I got 1 right here for you.
Minutes are up.
Yeah. And that's very important because now you have some Knight of the Dump here going into Miles, don't you?
Oh, Oh, I most certainly do.
You most certainly do.
Okay, so yeah, let's...
7 dice Mystic coming in. Alright, yeah, okay, Blade. Okay, so we're at 5 damage. Cool. So far I'm blocking one of it. I do get some rerolls here. Block that, and then Miles leadership reroll, so I'm going to block 3 of it. I'll take 2.
Okay.
Alright, so Miles is still standing. Blade's going to advance forward from the Knight of Dampier, and now we have a Katana coming in. Bring it on. Oof. Okay, so 4. Yeah, you got to pierce. That's actually very... Oh no! Oh no! Thankfully, that was leadership does allow me to reroll skulls. And then his leadership reroll.
And I'll pierce 1.
You're going to pierce 1, and so that'll be 2 damage going through. So Miles is hurt. He's going to have to shake that bleed, though, or he's going down.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to
the target is the blade.
that's going to bring Blade to the end of his activation. Unfortunately, not enough to take Miles out. Came very close. Miles came in with a clutch leadership roll there. Yeah. That was huge. Okay. I think I'm going to activate X23, and we are just going to do a... I do have the ability to do this. I'm going to start with an Adamantium Slash into Iron Fist here. So it's going to be 6 dice with the hammer. 6 dice coming in physical. Do get a couple rerolls from this.
Blocking 2.
You're blocking 2 so far. I do have the pierce though, and I have 1 reroll. A bunch of skulls. So I am going to pierce through 1. You don't get to change it to a blank.
That's a hit.
Basically, it's piercing through.
Yeah.
So you're going to take 2 points of damage for that, and you are going to be bleeding. And she's going to follow up by spending 2 power to do a claw rush attack into oh, I should roll first probably here. Oh, dude, I am so sorry.
Ouchie. Ouch. I got 3.
So you're getting 3 so far. I get to reroll 1 for Master Assassin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I didn't get any wild triggers though. So there's no pierce. Okay. There's no pierce going through here. So you're blocking 3 of the 5, so only 2 damage.
That is Iron Fist though.
Does he only have 5 health?
He only has 5.
Oh, I keep thinking he has 6.
Nah, he only has 5.
Well, I was able to daze Iron Fist. And I think as a result, I may advance. I'm not gonna. I think she's just gonna sit there on the objective. Yeah. At the end of Laura's activation, well, before it ends, Ghost Spider is actually gonna spend 3 power to play Bitter Rivals on Blade. So if you roll Ghost Rider up to Blade, basically you're gonna be rolling 1 less attack and defense die on Blade. So yeah, just for a little extra protection. All right, Chris has just asked me to move Ghost Rider up here. So bam, there he goes. Look at that, I set up another sweet beam. If House Party Protocol Will is watching this, I have disregarded all your advice. And instructions unclear, set up sweet beams. That's how you play this game. Sweet beam setting up here. Who are you punching first, Miles or...
We'll go for Miles.
Miles first? All right, this is energy, correct?
Yes.
All right.
5 dice.
5 dice, bring it on. 2 damage.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. Blocking 1 of it. Blocking 1 of it. No!
Shoot, okay.
Oh, no. Okay, so Miles goes down. I'm just going to assume you want the hammer somewhere like nearby. Like, you're not able to pick it up just yet. But Miles goes down. Black Cat is up next.
Zoom, zoom, Black Cat.
Oof. Oof.
Okay.
Oh. She is holding a hammer. She gets a reroll. Okay, she's gonna block 2 of it. So she's taking 2 points of damage, which I think on Black Cat, she's still standing. She has 1 health remaining, but she's still standing. Ghost Rider obviously picking up that
I
hammer.
was already at 9, and that's as many.
Gwen is up next, and we're gonna do a freestyle beatdown into Zemo here. So we got a, what is this, a big ol' 6 dice attack, I think? Yeah, big ol' 6 dice attack into Zemo.
Non-Euro trash, man.
Come non-Euro trash.
We'll reroll 1 because Zemo.
Alright, so I only deal 2 points of damage to you though. So
I'll take it. And you know what? I'm gonna, with those 2 power I'd gain, I'm gonna spend 2 for a counter rush.
yeah, so just let me quickly check something. I did deal damage to you. So Zemo, I'm just gonna toss him back into this dumpster here, which is gonna destroy the dumpster, and Zemo's gonna take 1 point of damage for that. We have 2 power counter strike coming in. And that's gonna deal 2 points of damage to me. Oof. Gwen is then gonna do a what is this? The spider technique. Retargeting, so 7 dice on this one. And you're spending some power to do rerolls?
Swordsman? Yeah, it's reroll.
Alright, so I'm only doing 3 at the moment.
I can reroll those?
Yeah, you got full rerolls. Yeah, so you're blocking it.
Yep.
So yeah, nothing's happening because I think none of my triggers are going off either.
And that's just 1 damage?
Yeah. No, I don't think I'm getting any damage on you. I'm only dealing 3 and you're blocked. Oh wait, no, you rolled 2 shields and a skull.
Yeah, I would block 1.
Yeah,
I would block 2. So
you would have blocked 1, so you take 1 point of damage. Yeah.
Guess what? I'm gonna spend 2 more for counter striking.
Counter strike! Oh my god, does he do the last damage to Dave?
Come on, Zemo.
No!
Come on, Zemo.
That would have been amazing if you pulled that off. That would have been
been
awesome. And Gwen is just going to end it all up by spending 1 on the Extremis console just to heal back some health and call it a day. Wong looks at Spider-Man. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time, Spider-Man. Is this physical?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 hits. Just get some boost from the front of the store. That's amazing. So crit there. And then a whole bunch of rerolls. Willing to damage Spider-Man. Wong says, 2 Wongs don't make a right. And just punches me again. There's another boo from the front. I love this place. I'll block it. Yes.
That is a big block.
That's a big blocking roll right there. Spider-Man turns to Wong and says, I'm the only one allowed to do bad puns. So he's going to spend 2 to do a web swing just to get a couple extra dice, and we're going to do a spider strike into Wong. 7 dice spider strike.
You didn't fight back there either.
And you're blocking 1 of it so far.
Oh yeah.
Blocking 2 of it. Yeah. So I deal 1 point of damage to you. A whole 1 point of damage.
Feeding along damage. You know what?
And we're gonna do a 5 dice spider strike into Wong because Wong only has what, 2 health left?
No, he has like 3 left. Yeah, I think he's total.
Oh, only 2, and you're blocking 1 of it. So yeah, Wong lives. Wong lives. Yeah, there we go. And Spidey's just gonna spend 1 power to use the Extremis console and get that back. I think that's all your activations. Because I think Zemo's already activated because he went into, oh no, he didn't go into Gwen. I failed to take Gwen out, or I failed to take him out with Gwen. So Zemo is now going to finish the job on Gwen, yeah. You did so much damage with your counter strikes, I kind of completely forgot it was my activation.
So just a standard sword strike first.
Yes sir. Alright, that's looking like it's going to hurt so far, so 4 damage. Blocking 2 of it. I'm blocking 2 of it, so I'm gonna take 2 points of damage, and I think
I get a reroll too.
You get a reroll. Yes, that's right.
Because I'm Zemo. Oh,
that's a dead die. That's a hit though, so that's gonna be 5. I'm blocking 2. That is Gwen dazed.
Okay, good job.
And Zemo's just gonna move up, take the objective, spend 1 to heal 1, and that's gonna leave me with Black Cat, who I think is just gonna continue the fine tradition of running away.
But Black has like a bunch of hammers.
Although Black Cat is also healthy, and both Blade and Ghost Rider are injured, aren't they?
They are.
I guess it doesn't. At this point, it doesn't really matter because the game's kind of over at this turn. Yeah, you know what?
Kill Ghost Rider. I want Ghost Rider.
You know what? If I take out Ghost Rider, that means I also get Wong. That's a 2 for me.
Ghost Wong.
Yeah, they just have 4.
And just to cap out the game, I think Black Cat is just going to do a cheeky attack against Ghost Rider because if I can KO him, that means I also get Wong, and it's a victory for me in that case. Because the fact that I can't kill Wong really upsets me. So
You can't kill Wong. I kill Wong.
Yeah, I don't kill Wong. You kill Wong. So 6 dice coming in. Only dealing 2 points of damage to you in the box there. So roll your crit roll there.
Oh yeah, that wasn't a reroll.
So you're blocking both of those. So we're just gonna do it again.
Alrighty.
There we go. 3 damage, and there you go. So 1 damage goes through. But that's pretty much it. At the end of the turn, that does put me up to well over 16. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do a quick recap. All right, Chris, that was those dice, man. I kind of feel bad. Some of your dice were really not in your favor that game.
It is what it is, though.
It is. Like you had some attacks that definitely should have done a little bit more. The fact that Spidey somehow survived after all you put into it. The fact that Miles survived for an activation as well, right? On 1. Even Black Cat surviving on 1. Like there was a couple where like your dice kind of got you almost there, and then not quite from, right? But all in all, I mean, your list, like I think you definitely played a good aggressive list. I will say I'm not sure if your Siege of Darkness turn was the right turn or not.
Yeah, that's fair.
But at the same time, that's also coming from the opinion that both Iron Fist and then I can't remember who else, 2 people kind of failed to do anything on there.
It was Iron Fist, and I think Ghost Rider kind of didn't do amazing.
Yeah, like I think Blade got a good hit in there.
Well, Blade had 2 katanas, then he got a free katana. And then I was hoping,
Yeah, and then that was unfortunate. Like you hate to see a turn like that. And then the Iron Fist failing to really do some damage in there as well, right? Now, granted, well, no, I didn't have the power for exceptional healing. So I mean, there was a couple things where like the dice just didn't agree with you there, and I mean, as the Web Warriors, I was able to do what they do and just run and grab objectives and do things. And oh my God, ASM finally popped off for me. I'm so happy about that. He finally did good things. He can go back into a nice box.
He can go back next year.
Yeah, he's not in the garbage box anymore. So anyway, for everyone who's watching, thank you so much for watching. As always, leave your comments below. Let us know what you like, what you didn't like, all that sort of great stuff. If you saw us get anything wrong, let us know as well. And we will see you next time. Happy wargaming.